Hello, beautiful people. How you guys doing today? Jess here to bring you another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And today I am back. I'm back again. You wouldn't believe it. I'm actually playing Minecraft again. Two videos in a row, and they're not months apart. Yeah, crazy. I know. But today, actually, if you haven't seen the previous episode, we built this beautiful forest. I love it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Look at all these trees, just all kind of varying differences. We got birds in it, we got flowers in it, we got mushrooms in it. I know, it's crazy. It's like it's a forest up in here. Leaves, I don't know what else to say. It's a forest. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. We got birds, more birds. Oh, I love this custom tree I've made. I really like how it came out from underneath here. From above, it's kind of it's kind of a little flat up here, but you will nearly never see it unless you're flying, of course. And then as well as we've got these little creeks, these ponds, just little puddles. We got this broken house, another little custom tree. I kind of like this one. I don't like how I did the stump, the trunk. Don't like how I did that trunk too much, but yeah. And then we've got our beautiful birds. What? Fishes. These are fishes. That's a bird. I was looking at the bird, but I was trying to talk about okay. It's a beautiful morning. Jess is slightly tired. I should really horse more. I'm gonna go grab my horse and test this out. Oh, there we are. The beautiful forest kingdom. Even though I love this place and I like how it's coming out, we're not working here. Not as of right now. Some of you may not know, this is a world I've been kind of working on for actually maybe a year now. I should do the year world tour soon. Maybe next video. Next video will be the 1 year world tour. But this is the forest kingdom. I've been working on this for a while. This world is kind of... I should sleep. This world is focused on a webtoon series, or just like kind of a story that I made into a webtoon series. It's a story I've been working on since maybe high school. I haven't really like constantly been working on it or anything like that, but it's been an idea I've had for a while. And it's just about... it's called 5 Kingdoms, and it's about 5 kingdoms that just rule the world with different elements, fantasy elements and all that stuff. And even just different, a little bit of sci-fi, a little bit of arcanic, steampunk, magic style, a little bit in there. Okay, I don't know why I'm kind of rambling on about things we haven't done yet, but right now, this is the Forest Kingdom. There's different types of kingdoms. This is the Forest Kingdom. Was working on the Forest Kingdom, wanted to make it a forest, so wanted to make a suit of that. There is probably going to be some changes in the Forest Kingdom too. I do want to make it more foresty, if you wouldn't believe. So this isn't exactly where we're going to be building, but I do want to show you the kind of the idea I have. So right over here. Also, I forgot to mention, like I showed you, it's horseable. The path is horseable. But right here, this is the entrance to our village or town. I don't know what the size difference is, but this is the entrance, and right here is kind of the sightline I want to play with. So right now you can barely see that, barely see this. So I kind of want to fix this entrance up a little bit, and then as well as over here, as we start to peek in, there's going to be a waterfall feature right here. This is actually a secret entrance to my nether tunnel. I'm going to put my horsey away and we can just walk right there. Okay. You stay. You behave, Mabel. Okay. That's my trusty steed, Mabel. Been there since nearly the beginning of the YouTube journey. Yes. Words are hard. Okay, let's just See how terrible this is? The terrain is terrible. I feel like it just doesn't fit in our world. This was probably the second or third build I did, if you want to call it a build. I guess it's called I built it. So this is something that I was never really fond of. I constantly say I don't like it. Every time I stream, I say I don't like it. So we're going to change it. We're going to change it. We're going to update it. It's just, it's one of the few things in this world that I just don't like. So the plans, we're going to change this terrain right here to kind of accommodate for that view over there. And then as well as we're going to raise this up. We're going to raise this up and make it look like more of like a waterfall feature that you can kind of see from most locations. Over here is near spawn. This is abandoned mines. It's abandoned. It's spooky. Don't go in it. But from here, I think... I actually don't know, because I don't know how tall I can make it. But I think you'll be able to see it. I think you'll be able to see a peek of it. And yeah, I think that's just going to work well with perspective and just the immersion of the world and just kind of guiding your eye and interest to come and visit this village, this town, and then from there you'll kind of venture off and see the other places in the world. So I'll likely want to raise it to probably right there, maybe slightly shorter to that height, because eventually I do want to terraform this mountain as well. This is our little mine cave entrance. Okie dokie. What do we need to do? We need to probably gather quite a lot of stuff. I don't think I have a lot of stone. I know I don't have a lot of tuff. I don't think I have a lot of deep slate either. I honestly might even want to do some gray wool. Not gray wool, light gray wool. I know it goes really well with stone and stuff. Maybe add a little bit of gravel in there. We're doing it all by hand, so I actually don't know how much I'll need. Ooh, I got a couple of tuff. That's good. Deep slate, not so good. So this is just this location storage. I still have the other places. So I'm going to go gather as much stuff as I can for this project. I also need to clean some of these shulker boxes so I can kind of use them from our last project. Yeah, so it's just cleanup time, gathering time, and then I will show you what my plans are slowly but surely. So first thing, I just cleaned up my shulker boxes. I had to do a lot of gathering, lots of stone, and also deep slate. Very annoying to gather. Very annoying to gather, even with a beacon. Wow, not insta-mine. Crazy. But here's some satisfying stone gathering. Look at this goofball. Oh, I'm talking about the wandering trader, not me. Oh my goodness. I'm happy he's having fun. Well, I hope that means that this is it's going well. It's going well. That it's obviously not done, but so far so good. Let me actually take a look from our little I forgot I don't have my wings on. I just took a dip. I just jumped in the water for fun. Oh, it's giving that vibe. It's getting that feel slowly but surely. That looks 10 times better than what I had over here before. Oh, yes. Obviously, this is going to be a little more terraformed. Trees are going to not block so much. Going to be more silhouetted. I'm liking it. I'm liking the process. The results so far. The process is pretty grueling, but it's fun. Fun because I'm actually enjoying Minecraft again, which is nice. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it. Let's take a look on kind of the texturing I did. Let's take a little bit of a free cam look. So previously we had a entrance to our little, this is our little secret cave. I think I need to fix this here a little bit. Maybe it's nice. Maybe that breakup is actually nice. Maybe I want some breakup there too. I don't know. I'm not sure. Still a lot of things Still a lot of things I want to mess with. There's another secret entrance right there, a little further up. I might do something like a little more hiding, but yeah, just some secret waterfallness. I like the shape of the waterfall itself. I like that just straight up flow. It goes down. I might mess with particles. Actually, you know what? I want to bring you guys with me. Oh, our beautiful forest. That we'll revisit it. We'll finish it. We will do a lot more trees and finish it all up. But that's a lot of trees. That's a lot of trees for one man. Okay. I think I do have a couple somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. But I need bone meal. Okay. I just break you, and now I have this extra one that I can infinitely make. I need maybe a handful of these. I don't know why I did that. I'm going crazy. Yes, and then the reason I came to this specific one is because I know they also have the bushes. Silk touch get you? Silk touch gets ya. Nice. I don't need shears. Sweet. So these bushes, I actually remembered them, but I also forgot them somehow. Like, part of the plan was to have these bushes all scattered around the forest itself. So maybe we should do that now before I forget again. Yeah, I think I need to do this. I think I need to just add a couple of these bushes to just break up the certain areas. Break that. Yeah, it just adds like a very faint difference. But sometimes that's kind of all you need. Look at that difference. I mean, you can kind of see it, but you also can't. It kind of blends in well too. Oh yes. Yeah, so this is gonna be sprinkled around. Okay, don't look at the back side. I haven't done, because I do plan on expanding this all the way to the edge here. So there's no point in texturing something that might not exist for that long. But I do have plans for creating particles up above, like a waterfall particle. And as you can see, I already kind of spoiled it because I have it in my hand, is the thing I want to test. I have seen people use like minecarts to like smash into water or something like that to like create water particles. Honestly, might experiment with it. I don't know specifically. I think I literally forgot to talk about the texturing. I talked about it a little bit, but I got started working and I was like, did I talk about my ideas of the texturing and stuff? Okay, anyways, now I'll talk about the texturing. So my idea was using the basalt here, kind of using them as stripes. Yeah, just to kind of direct your eye down. And you can see in like most waterfalls, the rocks near the waterfall are actually quite dark. So yeah, it kind of gives the idea. Same thing with the rocks in the waterfall themselves. They're actually much darker. Some of these little cracks here is supposed to be cracks. I still can't get them right. I'm still working on it. I feel like It needs a little more work. But the tuff, I mainly just use it to break up any spots where the stone felt like it was just too much stone. So all of this is still subject to change, but most of the flat areas where I felt like greenery could grow, I did put them, and it kind of adds interest, and it also just breaks up a lot of the rock variants a lot of the time. Look at that guy staring at a waterfall. Okay, but yeah, that's kind of the idea I was going for. Some of the shaping, like I said, still needs work, but I like the texturing so far. I just need to get better at these cracks. But other than that, yeah, that's my idea. That's kind of what I was going for. Anyways, all right. So I think we tried 2 rows of this stuff and see how it looks. It could be very, very weird looking. Not sure how it's gonna go, but yeah, that's what experimenting's for, and that's what's fun, right? Okay, we're gonna place this here, there, bang, boom, bada, beep, and wha- yeah, okay, that's good. I'm trying so hard to make this work for some reason. It's kind of doing something. I mean, you won't be able to see the particles all the way from here. I mean, that kind of works, right? Kind of. There's just a couple things I want to mess with like this that will just add more interest and just pops of, I'm just breaking through my waterfall. Pops of, little particles. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Just interest to the build, just like, you know, llamas floating and swimming up. So the next set of goals is to kind of like terraform this out and terraform that out probably. I don't know if I'll do it both at the same time, but lots of terraforming. This one for sure, because obviously we're focusing on that viewpoint. This viewpoint's already looking way better than the previous one. And I really like it. The only thing I don't like is maybe this top bit. I might mess with a little more shaping on that. Put more of a gradual thing there. But other than that, I like this gradual feel right there. So I might have to just do the same thing on that side. But it's feeling good, feeling grandiose. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Just a couple more things to mess with, and hopefully we'll get it done. Back to building. Oh yeah, we're back. Well, hopefully we actually never left, but this is how it's looking so far. Ooh wee! Look at that beauty. It's getting there. It's getting there. I like it so far. Yeah, these trees are just kind of helping me guide my eye, so I know what trees to place and things like that. But as of right now, I am liking it. I fixed some of the cracks, still working on it. It is a little bit dark, but I am liking the terraforming so far. We still got that side to do, and then we still got the back to do. So just at the bottom, we've got the deep slate, and then we got the tuff going up. We got cobblestone here at the lower edges because I kind of want to give the idea that, you know, maybe water has been splashing on it, kind of eroding the stone a little bit. And then on the higher up ones, we still just have regular stone. Why don't we have mossy regular stone? Maybe we're asking for too much. Anyways, it's looking good. I'm liking it. I have some of these like little cliff edges. I might add a little bit more, but slowly but surely tweaking it here and there and just kind of getting the shape down. But I'm liking it so far. I like all the views coming from each direction. Even from this direction, it still looks like a nice cliff mountain looking thing. But we'll get there. Once we get trees and stuff, hopefully it'll just look even more alive. But now I have a ton of animals roaming around because apparently all these animals were stuck under all of these cliffs. I freed all of them and covered it up, and now hopefully nobody gets stuck. I missed a spot. I probably plan on keeping this height right here, just kind of keeping the retaining wall type situation, making it kind of like a higher cliff edge, just so it adds a little more interest and it just makes it look more like a mountain. But we'll push this like out this way as well and just do the same texturing pretty much all the way around. I am feeling a little ambitious. I don't know if I should tell you this because then it feels like I might have to do it, but I might also add another mountain on the other side here too. Oh, possibly. And then have kind of like an arch, mountain arch style. Just spitballing, thinking, thinking of stuff. But we'll see. We'll see if we get there. Gotta finish this up first. I have been running an issue. One issue I've been running into. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm tired, okay? It's early morning voice. I don't know if you can hear it. But I have this diamond pickaxe kind of busted up, and then as well as it's only efficiency 4, so it's been kind of rough mining stone. It's not insta mine even with the beacon. So I feel like if I'm gonna continue doing the rest of this mountain, I'm gonna need to get efficiency 5. I forget. I keep my diamonds in my ender chest. Wait, where are all my diamonds? Oh, okay. Never mind. I do keep my diamonds here. I was so crazy. I thought I went here for no reason. Oh, I forgot rockets. I nearly forgot rockets. That would have been so bad. Okay, we're good. We need to get some more. Get some more stuff. We've been busy. Hello, XP farm. Okay, lowered the sound of the armadillos. So you can actually make this farm with allays too, but I decided to go with armadillos. I like allays more than armadillos, but no hate. I don't mean to do this. I just do this because Minecraft makes us do this, okay? It's the most efficient. Splash dem. And then you can see silverfish start spawning. And armadillos don't take damage when they're balled up. So really, nothing's really happening. They're fine. And now we hear the great atrocity of silverfishes. Okay, so I'm just going to level this up real quick. Bring you back when I'm enchanting. And then I'm going to go do some stone grinding. And then we'll start building more of the mountain. Cliff, waterfall, waterfall.
I look around the table, my family's all here in this town full of people.
Okay, I am liking this mountain, this cliff, this waterfall so far. It's looking like something. I'm going to show you a couple things I was trying to test out to see if it kind of works. But I'm going to see how it looks from over here again. See how it is. Okay. It's kind of giving the vibe. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't know exactly how to feel about it. It's supposed to be like splashes, of course, like the waterfall is that rapid. That's what it's supposed to be, but I don't know if it's conveying that too much. Let's go take a closer look here. But as you can see, I textured most of the mountain, kind of made some gradual slopes from there to there and things like that. I kept So my main technique with building just like the little, oh my goodness, this water. Ugh. The little juts, the jut outs, I don't know what to say, the shaping of the whole thing, I would just create like a shape like this, you know, like something like this, and then I would just go 1 2 3, something like that, and then I would just kind of go whoop whoop whoop, and it's full on like half circles kind of, and that's kind of what I did to get the shape of it. Gotta sleep. Look at me response. Yeah, I don't know if it conveyed that well during the time lapse or however I did it, but yeah, it's just how it is. But let's take a closer look on what I did for the particles. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I don't know if I like it that much. Let me know what you guys think. Is it cool? Is it nice? Is it good? There's just little campfires down at the bottom. I tested so many different variants. I put like fences or even just like little things to block a little of the smoke, but it wasn't enough smoke. It didn't look like anything. It kind of looked weird. With a lot of smoke, it's a lot better, but it's still kind of weird. As you can see, some of them are kind of hidden here. Is actually just pieces of glass kind of keeping those ones stuck. I could probably do one here too, like put a piece of glass right there. Maybe I could do that right now. So all I did was just this. Break these glasses. And yeah, kind of like that vibe. That's a little more visible because I don't have an extra flume there. But yeah, as you can see, there's some flumage coming from that. Kind of giving the vibe that that's being hit. The issue I had with this one is if I put the campfire back there, the water actually hides all particles. It just doesn't let you see any particles. So, and like I said, I'm not going for a glass waterfall because you actually have to interact with this. This kind of works because you won't really see it unless you actually go hunting for it. I don't know how I feel about the top there. It's from afar it looks nice, but up close it still looks weird. Maybe I could do a little more, but it's supposed to be like kind of more rapid looking. Do you like it? I don't know if I like it. Maybe I'll like, you know, do that thing where you have to step away a little bit and then see if you like it or not. Everything else I'm liking. I like the shape of the mountain. Let me take you around free cam here. I think I already showed this gradual slope, but then back here I added more of like kind of a retaining wall, and then I just did the gradual terraform all the way through. This side I feel like I didn't give enough love, so I might have to do another lap around and just maybe make this more curved because I feel like it's a little flat. I think there's nothing left to do but then just add more trees and foliage and just greenery around this area. I was getting to the point where I was just placing, replacing, retexturing, replacing blocks. You know what I mean? I was getting to the point where I felt like I wasn't really changing much of anything. I forgot that pillar. That's not supposed to be there. It just ends up being like you're kind of not doing much of anything. You're just kind of feeling like you need to change something, but it's not really doing anything. I don't know what to call it, but that's kind of what I felt like was happening, and I was just like, it's done, it's fine, it's good. I'm way happier with this waterfall than I was with the previous one. So we are gonna make a couple of trees. So the only issue with making trees on a mountain is you gotta make it seem like the trees aren't taller than the mountain, right? You don't want to shrink the mountain that much. So I'm gonna have to come up with probably some smaller trees, maybe some bigger trees near the higher cliff there, but most of the smaller trees probably down here, so that way this still looks pretty big. To be honest, I might go with a couple of these types of trees. Yeah, I feel like this is like a pretty decent height. I don't really know what I was doing with these old trees. Oh my goodness. I was just I was just doing something. Oh, just looking at my past stuff. But other than that, I'm gonna mess with a couple trees and get that going. I already have some of the supplies here. Just gonna use the same old stuff. And then I might also do something over there, of course, for the little view of this. All right, let's get back to work.
Another fair relationship, guess it's back to situationships, till this whole dying soul feels half alive. I've looked for opportunity from East LA to Tennessee, and I hope it comes by 2025. There's a four-way stop on a one-way road, and that 210 view never felt like home. If this is truly meant for me, why the hell am I still out here waiting? Don't know why the city lights don't shine on me. Break my back and grind my teeth for a paycheck. It's all I'm meant to be, just stuck in the in-between.
Oh, guess who's been busy? If you guessed me, you are correct. Oh, a little peak. Just a little peak of our mountain there. I feel like this shape's a little weird. Might need to work on this viewpoint at some point. But if you guessed that I've been busy, you are correct. And if you've been busy, I don't know. Maybe if you've been busy, I somehow didn't finish this path. Well, lots of work to still do in this world, so definitely gonna revisit some of these areas. And then here we go. Here is the final look. Oh yes. Oh no, it's blocked. And then you get to here. Ooh. Okay, let's do that again. So it's like kind of mostly blocked, and then you get a glimpse of it. You just get a glimpse of it. Just a glimpse while you're rocking by. Maybe horse is too fast, but oh, I am loving it. Oh, look at all the trees. I made them more sporadic. Lots of gaps in between. I tried my best not to do tall trees, but I feel like it still kind of dwarfs the waterfall a little bit. I'm happy. I'm happy still of how it came out. Added a little bit of color in there just to kind of break it up. But we'll take a closer look at the details. Ooh, look, fishies. I also did this side too. I guess we could start over here. We're already over here, so let's start over here. I got a couple of birch trees and a couple of whatever these type of trees are, and then I did it. It's raining. Of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it rain when I'm doing this. My horse's head is gone. It's I need to update my game, and it's bugged. It's broken. It's bugged and broken. Beautiful. All right, so let's talk about these birch trees. I just used the typical diorite, and I'm glad we have the new pale oak fences, so it kind of adds, you know, brighter branches and stuff. So yes, so how I make these, specifically these type of trees, just kind of make a nice branch shape, whatever style you want to go for. Use as little leaves as you can, and if the leaves stand next to each other, make sure they don't. Always make it like push back, push forward, whatever, and just try to make sure none of them are in the same plane. Like even this right here is kind of off, but that is kind of the idea. And then above, obviously use a lighter color. It just gives a nicer transition, and it just adds more interest. From afar, it just looks blocky. It just looks like this, and that's why the shape is so important. But yes, it still gives the idea. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get better at trees too. So, just trying to give you my advice of what I can. give you advice of this tree. Okay, we might have to stand over there. It looks way better over there. It is not a tree that you're supposed to really go towards. I don't know. Maybe I'll fix it up. I think it needs an extra branch. I think it needs just one more branch that like kind of sticks further out this way. Possibly. This isn't the route you're supposed to take, but it gets a nice, beautiful view of the tree here. So trying to get this shape right here and just kind of getting some branches that are very visible and just like, you know, yeah, good tree good. I lost my words. Okay, I'm gonna free cam. I'm gonna fly. I'm flying away. Okay, look at that mighty gold horse. Okay, so we've got some different weirdness going on here. We've used some candles to kind of add more of a droopy effect. I feel like I could have probably added more, maybe more on this side. And then I've also used green glass panes to kind of droop it down. And I even used the pale oak hanging roots and stuff. It's kind of there. Maybe I could shape it a little bit better over here. Kind of looks odd up close, but I like it. I definitely like the trunk shape. I like how smooth I managed to get it. A lot of it is just stairs, trapdoors. I could have maybe used glowberries, but they're very light. Also the shape of them aren't similar. They're kind of more bulky. Who knows? Maybe it's worth doing it. And then as well as I think you can't hang them on leaves. I think you have to hang them on something like a full block, which is even more annoying. Let's take a look at the rest of this beautification of this new waterfall. This is my city, Lava, if you're new here. Been working on this for a while now. Revisiting this place because I think you should always revisit your old stuff and just sometimes make it better, you know? I've learned a lot since I've last been here. But I love the terrain. I love the terraforming. I've just some parts it took me a while to get used to. Like when I started adding the grass and stuff, I was like, oh, it's getting too busy. But I tried to break it up with certain things like adding the flowers there. And then as well as I even added bushes of those types, bushes of these types, just to kind of break it up a little bit. The only reason I don't break all the grass is because up close, when you're actually in the plains, it looks weird without any grass at all. So I feel like it's better just to add some grass for this feel right here. I feel it feels nice up here. It feels nice up here. Little techniques I can show you using Nylium with the blue orchids. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. Look at that color. Such a nice pop. Such beautiful coloring block. I love doing this trick. I use it a lot in my forest as well. So yeah. And then little pink section here as well, and then I even have a yellow section over here. Just little sections of flowers to add interest. I'm kind of getting accustomed to that bubble effect. Maybe I could add more. Not sure. Tell me what you think. I've gotten used to like a lot of this, so I don't hate it as much as I used to. I nearly left an ender chest here. Wait, that was not silk touch. I would have nearly broken ender chest. Same thing with these trees. Similar. What the heck? It's rained twice in a row each night, huh? I swear when I was building this, it barely rained. I start recording, it rains all. Okay, Mabel. Okay. Oh my goodness. All the creepers popped up. Woo. They're trying to ruin my tour. I'm gonna stay over here and I'm gonna free cam because I'm scared. This tree, do I love it? It's okay. It's not perfect from all angles. This angle, not too bad. Not too bad. It's definitely getting, I'm definitely getting better from whatever this is. This, what is this? Whatever these are, if you want to call them trees. It's way better. It's way better. I have pretty much the same trick, just sparse leaves, and getting the shape is just way more important. Kind of getting that dome shape. Always think about the peak. The peak is usually near the middle, so you can lean it left or right, but it's always somewhere here, and the tree usually goes like, you know, kind of like a dome shape. So get the branches to kind of work with that, and then it looks better. Like I said, still practicing. And then as well as I used the birch as the dark leaves, and then I used the azalea as the light leaves. Still need to like work on my shaping still, but I kind of have the idea. Don't know what I was doing there. Birch trees are like, they have very sparse leaves. They also grow weird sometimes. We've got some vanilla trees, still need to work on those, but I just wanted to get the idea down. So a couple things I will revisit, and it gives me more reason to come and visit these. Look at these old trees I made. This is my first build over here. I made that house over there, and then as well as these trees, and I do not like any of these trees. It's weird. Very dense. No shape at all too. Like, you can see like the idea of this tree. I can't see the idea of any of these trees. Yeah, I used to be afraid of like revisiting my old builds and just like demolishing it and rebuilding it and stuff, but now I'm not scared. I'm not scared of any of that stuff. Nostalgia, it won't get me. Maybe some nostalgia stuff, you know, keeping certain things, but if I really don't like the build, I'm replacing it. I'm redoing it. I'm just remaking it. I don't know. Okay, let's see the rest of this area. Added another tree. The issue I have with these trees, I feel like I rush them a little bit because they take really, really long to make. It's just too much effort to make those type of trees. I don't like it. These trees, you know, they're there. I tried to keep them small, tried to keep them not to take away from the cliff and stuff, and it just looks better. Looks better with kind of smaller trees and very sparse. This side is still very empty. I feel like I'm gonna revisit this backside here specifically to just do something. I think I mentioned it a little bit that I wanted to kind of create an arch here. So that possibly could still be in the works, and maybe that's my excuse of not doing too much on the backside or the other side. It's textured and it's got some trees. It's just not as perfect as this view right here. I love it. I love it. I also added some leaf, since a lot of leaves will probably fall there. I added some leaves down there and firefly bushes. I think they're pretty. The only issue with firefly bushes is they twinkle too much a little bit. They twinkle too much, man. I really like the texture of them, but the twinkling, it doesn't always need to twinkle. Maybe don't twinkle so much, okay? Look at that. Just twinkling all the time. But it is what it is. We work with what we got. But yes, I think that's it for me. I think that's it for me for a bit. But if you are new here, you don't know much of lore or story of this world and want to catch up, you can always subscribe and maybe watch my other videos. If not, there is a future, probably next video, we're going to do a world tour. It's my 1-year anniversary coming up, or past, depending on when you watch this. Probably past already by the time this video comes out. But yes, my 1 year has happened, and I gotta tour the world, show people what I've done in a whole year and what I've come up with. And yeah, I am quite happy with the improvements. But I think that's it for me. I appreciate all of you for making it this far. Like I said, subscribe if you want to see that world tour, and like the video if you like the video. If you like the builds, maybe leave a comment down below what you think I missed, maybe anything I could improve on. Tell me if you like that little white waterfall effect up there and down there as well. But other than that, that's it for me. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back making videos, and I'm slowly recovering from that burnout, and it's nice. It's nice to be happy to build stuff again. But thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.